What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Mr. Visuals, back again with another semi-tutorial, but it's not really a tutorial. So as you can see, I got up here, I got my Instagram page popping right now. This is my regular Instagram page. But the other day I was just looking at it, I was like, I want to start to create, a certain aesthetic to my page. Definitely check out my Music League videos. I be having the best time when I do those. But I was like, I want to create a different aesthetic with my my profile. So, I'm looking through Instagram, looking on YouTube and stuff, and I'm just going across different photographers and different models and different people that has like aesthetic that I want to like really show. So that's what this video is today, is to show you how like to change my whole aesthetic for my Instagram page. Alright, so here we are in Lightroom. These are the 3 photos I really want to, I took these the other day. Well, I didn't take them. A friend of mine took them. So here we are in the development tab in Lightroom. And like I said, the one thing I was noticing with a lot of photos is that they was extremely bright, full of contrast, but still made sense. You know what I mean? It wasn't like super overexposed. It was just like, it was just right. A lot of blues and oranges in the photos. So, I just came across these and I was like, yo, these would be so dope if I just did these. So I'm going to focus on this one for right now. And yeah, let's go from here. So first thing I want to do is let's use the white balance. And as you can see, these are kind of even. Like I'm looking for the red, blues, and greens, and see how even they are. Everything seems a tad bit neutral, which is cool. It could probably get a little bit better, but that's pretty much it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is warm it up. I know it's already a little warm, so I'm just gonna warm it up a little bit more. Exposure, just for right now, I'm just gonna brighten it up. I'm about to make pretty much this stage is where you make the photo as as flat as possible, because we're gonna add the contrast later using the tone curve. So let's add a little bit of contrast. Like I said, we're just getting a flat image. Highlights, bring those down, even though it's not really much now, but it will be. Shadows up. Just like I said, essentially you're making the photo flat. White, you can probably boost those for right now, but all of this stuff we're coming back to. Blacks, of course, bring those down. Clarity and all of this, I don't really fool with these at the moment. Probably wait till later. Just for right now, I'll just do that. But again, this is the key right here. Let me click on for that. But this is the key right here. The goal is to make like an S curve, but one that makes sense. You know what I mean? If you don't know about the tone curve, these deals with the shadows, highlights, mid-tones, mid to highlights, mid to shadows. So the goal is to make like an S. First thing I'd like to do is, like I said, like I already noticed at the beginning, my eyedropper shows that my red, green, blue are similar in color. So what I want to do is literally bring my whites down. I know it looks crazy for right now, but I trust me, it works. Bring the mid to lows down. The goal is to make the picture look flat, and I know it's kind of, I ain't gonna say cliche, but I'll bring that up a little bit more. But again, it's just to make an S curve. We're gonna add all of the dimensions later. That seems okay. And the reason why I do this with the white is because I can later add white to it if I want to. You know what I mean? So let's go back. Now, the important thing about the tone curve is that you can fool with the individual colors, red, green, and blue. Now, essentially, you want to create an S curve for each color. To try to make it look as natural as possible. Ignore that for right now. I'm just clicking through and doing the 5 points. So we're gonna start in red, and we're just gonna Actually, let me make this normal because it's going to distract me. Alright, so let's start in red. And again, we're just making an S-curve to try to make it look natural. You know, something real simple. For the most part, this is like an eye test. You know what I mean? We don't need to do this much. It's like an eye test. You just go along until it looks right. You know what I mean? Green, same thing. You know, to try to get it to look a little bit more natural, because right now it's looking a little unnatural. But again, this was shot on the iPhone, so like I'm not all the way mad adding the reds back to it. Yeah. So essentially, what I'm trying to do is just to get the white, like get it to look as bright as possible, but natural. And then blue. Let's do the same thing with the blue. Move this up a little bit. Move this down. See, like now it's starting to look essentially the same thing as the original picture, but now it has more contrast. So you know, I add the white, the yellow back to the blue. So if I move that over, you can see it's clearly yellow. So I'm gonna add this like right here. So again, it's the same exact thing from before. It's just now it's more contrast. So contrast is gonna stay how it is. Bring the brightness. I'll leave that how it was. The exposure was right there. But now I can fool with this a little bit more. You know what I mean? And the highlight, so it don't really get affected. Whites, I can bring those up now. Yeah. So next thing you know, so you got that down pat, and then now we're just gonna go to our hue and saturation and luminance, and it's legit. First thing I already know I'm gonna do, I'm desaturating. I'm saturating the yellows off the rip. You know what I mean? I wanted it to look white, like almost like white, and then bring the orange down a little bit, cause it is my face. Like I know I like, me personally, I just like neutral, low saturation photos. You know what I mean? And that's it for that. You know, I don't really, for this particular thing, I don't want to touch this. I mean, obviously I can add a little bit for the leaves in my face, and I don't really want to touch that much. This is my edit for, let me get rid of this. Again, this video was just to show you that, you know, it's very possible to change the aesthetic of your Instagram. So I'm trying to try to take more pictures like this and post, because I want my Instagram to be bright. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be this how it is now. Like I feel like it's no energy, not energy. I feel like it's no synergy, it's no unity. It's kind of all over the place. You know, obviously with my musically things, but I'm just trying to find a go-to method for my Instagram posts. So this is a good way to start. Boom. So shout out to everybody that watched this. Shout out to all the people that's been subscribing and paying attention to my channel. I'm trying to come up with different ways to, you know, engage with YouTube. So I bought a composition book and wrote down a whole bunch of ideas I want to do for YouTube. That way I can always bring content to you. Cause you know, people around me, they want to know like how I do different things. You know, to the YouTube community, it's just so easy and accessible. But you know, like for people around my area, like they really want to know about this stuff. So like, bear with me with the tutorials. I know a lot of the stuff y'all already gonna know how to do to YouTube, but you know, it's just a way to build the content and, you know, have a flowing community come through my YouTube. So yeah, so that was how you can build your aesthetic. Use any photo you want. Again, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, comment below if you think I should have did it differently, or if you got a technique that you would want me to learn. I'm open to all of that. So again, Mr. Visual, I'm out of here, and thanks for watching.